sing it, Herc?
I could if I want to.
Hey. I know.
Sure, you could.
So we are back. It's the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host with the most toast Friday, Ricky Dred, aka Media Rick, aka Revolution Rick, and somewhere on the screen to me.
What?
What? PK Herc.
Hey.
You done know. I'm here. I'm in the cut. What's this, episode 176?
176, sir.
This is week 13 or whatever. Yeah. It's all becoming a blur. The days are just blurs.
Yeah.
Like I know today's Wednesday. And I know Thursday and Friday are coming next, but really and truly, it's all a blur.
Will you say Wednesday is your marker to be able to know what part of the week you're in?
Basically, like, there's only so much you can do, like
yeah.
My gym routine, I can't go to the gym. I'm really taking that hard, man.
You sound like it.
You sound like it.
Week by week, you taking it hard, yo.
Jeez. But yo,
but I'm here.
Any shout outs?
The usual suspects: Spoiled Smokers Collective, Free People Association, Beast Mode, Clear Star Studios gang. You know what I'm saying? Carpio Strength and Conditioning, my gym, which is closed. Foreign Speed, my mechanic. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the mechanic. Shout out all the usual suspects. Shout out Toronto.
Hey.
And yeah, shout out the man them in the queue and Sav. Man's like staff. You know what I'm saying? Shout out.
Thanks, appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? And Guts. And the whole We Love Hip Hop team.
Hey.
That's all I gotta say on that.
See? Savy Sav, what you saying?
Not much. How are you guys keeping? State of emergency extended.
State of emergency done a long time ago.
Actually, we're in a state of
You guys are a
emergency in
little bit
other ways.
upset about it.
Yeah.
Right, we're in state of emergency for other.
Gutsy just blocked out for a second.
So Guts just completely froze for a moment.
Froze,
shout out to Zoom.
Man's glitching. Oh shit!
That's what we're doing?
Yo,
what's going on?
Hold on a second. I need to step
Pick
away.
up the
Give me a second.
Shout out PK Herc. I'm gonna mute him for a second.
Anyway,
keep going, Sav.
So obviously, a quick shout out for my co-host, not co-host, other host, Obadessa, somewhere on the screen. Shout out Gucci for sure, because you're well missed, Gucci. I wish you were always there. Raheel, Empress, thanks for continuing to post on 6 Views Friday. Thank you for editing the video, much appreciated.
Respect.
Run up the 6 Views Uncut, guys. It's actually there. It's there for you guys to view. Keep watching We Love Hip Hop. Chroma's interview dropping soon.
Same.
Quick shout outs that I have. Of course, I got House of Healing and Herbs. House of Healing and Herbs, because I said it wrong the other day. Punani seems in full effect, guys. They're back. Full effect. Full effect. I'm like, Herc is not here to repeat it, but that's okay. Smokers Blends. Smokers Blends are available, also bath salts as well. So hit up her Instagram page so that you can get all the details, pricing, shipping, all of that good stuff. Again, just to make sure that you guys have it correct and I said it right. House of Healing and Hercs. Lovely. And yeah, guys, keep safe. You know I love you guys, all of you. So just be safe.
See, wash your hands and wash your ass. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, I got you, Sav. I got you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But that's the end of the show Friday.
Gutsy Guts, what you saying, yo?
Nothing, just trying to roll up this thing. Big up everybody in This is Zoom chat. Everybody out there. I got a few things. First off, I don't know if y'all can see that. Bang.
Woo!
Bang.
Oh, you got to 1,002. Congratulations.
Hold on. Let me give you a few more. Things here.
Yo, Tav, how did you do it again?
It may not mean nothing to y'all.
And then you played this blood clot drink.
What the Beanie Man do?
That was sick.
The Beanie Man dance? The Beanie Man dance. Versus.
No, you're not doing it right, man.
Oh, the nigga looked like he was having convulsions, my G.
Yo, that was real. But yeah, shout out Insta, shout out all my real followers. A lot of y'all can't say that. But shout out 6 Views TO, Uncut, just dropped the episode. Uncut. Shout out Luna Soleil. She did the 6 list song. The song was so dope, I had to take it from her. I'm sorry, Luna, but the song is dope. That's a 6 Views song now.
Fire tune.
What do you mean take it from her?
We took it. It's a 6 Views production now.
It's a 6 Views song now featuring Luna Soleil, unfortunately.
So elaborate for me. What do you mean? Like, is it a theme song for the show? Or
we'll talk about it later.
We'll figure that part out of it, but I just said the song was dope. I want all rights to that bad boy. And I took all rights. Shout out to Price.
Hashtag BTS. BTS. Hashtag BTS.
All right.
But yeah, and last but not least, comment gang. You guys are rough. I'm finally in it. Y'all are rough.
I told you they were rough.
I love it though. I love it. You guys are rough, but I love it. And yeah, be safe, Toronto. Be safe. I know we're not. I know we were supposed to be still on lockdown, but from what I see outside, it's like I guess this whole thing is done, right? We're just waiting for the second wave, pretty much.
We'll get to that though. But we're definitely looking for another wave. You know what I'm saying? Not a good wave, but
oh yeah,
Gucci, the Gooch.
Yo.
It's back.
I mean, I'm doing good. Other than what's going on, I'm doing good. I just got a dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A new one?
I don't know if you guys see it.
I think I see you posted on the ground.
You got another dog here?
Dolce.
Oh, yeah, I seen that thing on the something. That was interesting.
What was the other dog's name? Gabbana?
But anyways, shout out to Clear Star Studios. Shout out to We Love Hip Hop, the whole family gang. Hercs, Friday, Gutsy, Sav, and the rest of, you know what I mean? We put in work here, you know.
Hey.
But shout out to the people that's watching, you know what I mean? The supporters, thank you guys. And I'm just telling.
Yeah, man. Gucci Gooch. But yeah, man, shout out to all the people out there. Shout out to all the essential workers. You know, even though, like Gutsy's saying, it's looking a little loose right now. Shout out to the people who are still out there on the front lines, risking their lives. You know what I mean, during these COVID-19 times and other times that are going on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the listeners on SoundCloud, all the people who are listening on iTunes podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, anywhere where you can find a podcast or where you can find podcasts with Dea. Shout out to the YouTube subscribers. You know what I'm saying? That video that I put out a couple days ago, Toronto Poly's destroying the scene.
Big up yourself on that, Friday.
Friday, way to put that together in the end credits.
Thank you. Even though I fucked up some of the spellings.
That's hard.
But whatchamacallit, the people, I put a thank you in the beginning of that video to the YouTube support team. I'm just going to do another quick one. Shout out to Mackie and all y'all over to the YouTube support team for getting our channel back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A round of applause.
Yeah.
So hold on, no ransom got sent?
Yo, Bruno, on a ransom thing. This is a hijacking, man. On a ransom thing.
What did George Bush say? We do not negotiate with terrorists.
Lies. That was Ronald Reagan too. And I know I came on national television and said we didn't trade arms for whatever, but unfortunately we did. Yeah.
Gunshot for your blood clot.
Yeah, but no ransom.
No ransom,
It
yo.
was just a takeover. This was the attempted takeover.
Yeah, man. We got hijacked, basically. That's the actual proper terminology that they gave us. So shout out to them for getting that back. But one thing that's going on across the nation right now that's like really, really taking over is the protest. Serious right now. R.I.P. to George Floyd. You know what I'm saying? It was like about a week ago now, a week and a day now, where, you know, he died to the hands of police, and it set off where we're at now.
Murdered at the hands of police.
Yep. Cold-bloodedly murdered. Bless you. You know what I mean?
Thank
now
you.
There's like riots. There's been protest. There's been more protest than there has been riots. But because there has been some riots, the media, the mainstream media, has kind of placed that where that's the thing that you're seeing mostly. You know what I'm saying? But it's been crazy, man.
I need to hear from Toronto's famous defense attorney and tell me and tell everybody else in the city what the hell is third degree murder.
Oh, they upped it now.
Oh,
it's second degree. It's second degree now.
He's got second degree murder.
That's all I was waiting for.
And
it should be first degree murder.
Yeah,
it will be second.
However, Herc, it basically is shit. Third degree murder wouldn't be enough. It wouldn't be enough because third degree murder means that you didn't kill said person with intent. I'm like, after an 8-minute video, you definitely have intent.
Yeah, when you see people there telling, the man was being stubborn, he was being bullheaded.
Exactly.
He didn't want civilians to tell him how to do his job. So that's why the man stood there with his knee on the man's throat. Even after the man knew, even after the man could feel the death going away and feel the soul leaving the man's body. You know, he could feel that shit with his knee on his throat.
Yeah.
He could feel that shit. And the man continued to sit there after the fact when that man was gone.
Why they can't deem it first degree murder is because they can't prove that he premeditated that he was going to go out and kill somebody said day. But that's
why he knew that guy. He knew that guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they
work in a club together.
As a police officer,
yeah.
Based on that aspect, they won't try to charge him with first degree murder. But they definitely, I'm glad that they upped it to second degree because you did kill him with malicious intent, nonetheless.
Oh, for sure.
Also, quick update for y'all as well, if y'all didn't catch like the breaking of it. And I got CP24 going on in the background just in case anything happens.
As per usual.
Yes. They got the other 3 arrested now. They're the 3 cops are arrested for second degree murder and abating of a murderer as well. Abating of a murder scene.
Oh, that's good. But are they got arrested for what? What's the degree?
Second degree murder. Sure? All 4 of them got second degree murder.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay. Justice as served. Justice as served.
No.
But here's my
murder though.
Did they also, for the other guys, is there a second charge on the bill or is it just second degree murder?
It's a second degree murder and abating because they basically watched him murder the guy and they could have prevented it. So because they didn't prevent it, like they abated the murder of abated the murder scene.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that there's 2 charges and not just 1 because that 1 charge, that second degree murder charge, they can all get off on that second degree murder charge. If they don't raise another charge.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what I was going to say to what Gucci was saying. Justice hasn't been served just yet.
Oh, no, I'm just clapping because they were charged. I'm just clapping because they got charged.
No, Gucci said that justice was served. And I was just saying not just yet. Not yet.
Not
until they're convicted.
Right now.
What were you saying? What were you saying, guys? Sorry?
Oh, no, I was just going towards what Gucci was saying, towards the... Justice hasn't been served just yet.
Oh, I thought you had another point to make. I didn't realize that you were done.
Oh.
No, not until they're convicted.
These guys are whack.
Until those motherfuckers are convicted. Sorry, my language. Until them guys are convicted, until those murderers are convicted, then there will be no justice because it was clear. It was on camera, clear as day that a murder went down. We all watched it. Or we all see it.
Overseer.
Because they were trying to say that he had a pre-existing heart condition. That was the reason why they laid the third degree murder charge and manslaughter charge. However, when the autopsy came out and said, no, this is clearly homicide, that's why the protest got even more rampant, because you needed to change the charge from murder in the 3rd degree without intent to something with intent.
Facts.
Yeah, no, that was the family's autopsy. The coroner that did the family autopsy said, yeah, this is homicide.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're talking about, but this is homicide. Clearly, this is a homicide over her.
Yeah. And shout out to the coroners for coming back with that information so quick too, yo. They came back with that like ASAP. I was like, oh snap. Okay, good.
Well, are we gonna burn down the medical building too? Like, come on, fam, do your job.
So good. That's a good point you bring up. Rioting, all types of breaking of stores. Now they're reinforcing stores just to be prepared. What do y'all think about that? What are y'all thoughts on the rioting that's going on there?
Can I go? Can I just say what I have to say? Quick, fast. I'm 100% with the shits. But when you watch all of the videos, who's really breaking the? Excuse my language. Who's breaking the windows?
White people. White people Wednesday.
That's all I have to say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave that right there, and you guys can go.
Why are there bricks? Why are there bricks? Cases of bricks drawn across the street, just there. Cages, wire cages with bricks in them, just waiting. Like, here you go. You need something to smash a window? Nice bricks just laid around.
Yep.
Yo,
Boston
trust
police.
me, the tactics.
There was video of Boston police leaving bricks outside of places. People caught them on video with that one in Boston.
Right? You see what I'm saying? The setup, man, the okie doke, big scale okie dokes going on right now.
Facts.
That's what it is. Big scale okie doke. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody ever seen nobody's seen this guy in cuffs. Nobody's seen him in front of a judge. You know, he supposedly bailed out 2 hours after being charged or whatever. Or if they've now been arrested, are they in custody right now, or are they bailed out?
Sorry, who are you talking about?
The other three cops.
Okay, got you.
I'm not sure yet.
The 4 cops in general.
Got you.
The homie that had his knee on the
one
thing,
mug
he's bailed out.
One mug
He's
shot.
not bailed out. Isn't he in PC?
I heard he got bailed. Or maybe they said his bail was $500,000.
They said he was still in PC. I swear that's what they said, but I guess
if he's in custody, good for him. If he's in custody, that's where he deserves to be, in a jail. But if they're not in there, if they're out on the road or they're bailed out, like where they're charged, you say they got charged, like, so what happened? They just came and served them at their door. Okay, you've been served a summons. Like, did they go through the real process of going to jail, getting fingerprinted, or no? They're just, that's our gang. We know who they are. We're cool.
Yeah. Well, there was one thing, and Gucci, I want to get your opinion on this too, because I know like all these things be going on, and you be in your own world, but I know this shit is affecting you as well. But to add to what you're saying there, Herc, the one Asian cop that they show in the video, that was like for most of the video where you can see him from line and center.
Yeah, his brother-in-law.
Who's brother-in-law?
That's the cop's brother-in-law, Friday.
Oh, snap.
You didn't know that? Okay,
Yo, it gets so convoluted, man. Yo, don't listen. I'm yelling into my microphone. I'm gonna get like angry.
Yeah, like you're yelling in all of our ears.
I'm sorry. I'm getting angry with it. Sorry. I'm sorry. But
no,
he was on the run for a second.
Now he's going to jail. You're stupid.
The man went on the run. The man did the race.
Yeah, he did the take for a second.
The man did the race.
Yo, cops like that. Sorry to cut you. Cops like that, they're into like other stuff because they don't want to go to jail because they've put in so many people behind bars that probably weren't supposed to be there. So then you're gonna link up with those people. It's like nah.
PC mans are waiting for them.
No, the feds. There's no part in jail safe for a police. Why should there be somewhere safe for them? Facts. I'm sorry. In a jail?
Gucci.
You must say blood clot mad.
These are some big dirty bad words you are cussing, sir. We are on the
YouTube doesn't know blood clot. Don't worry about that one.
Yo, patois, you know.
Gucci, go, Gucci.
But yeah, I'm with the shits because honestly, you have to make noise, you have to go crazy, you have to get what you gotta get because they're doing America bad. Like they're not even giving them enough money. They're not you know, like they're dealing with them bad. Like you're killing a fucking black man in front of people. Everybody has to go crazy for them to react. Like, and look, now they're convicted. If we didn't do that, they wouldn't even
No,
get
they're
convicted.
charged. They're
as
charged.
such.
They're charged.
Now they're charged.
Not
Charged, no
convicted yet.
convictions.
But I hear what you're saying, Gooch.
Oh, I mean they're charged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's messed up. Like, you know, so they have to do what they have to do. Like, I don't blame them. I'll be doing the same shit. They're not giving me no money. They're killing black man. Like,
But Gucci, remember,
part of it.
a lot of it is super peaceful. A lot of it is not even violent. Like they're not even breaking the people that are protesting. The majority of them are not even protesting to like take things or like destroy things. They're literally in a peaceful protest, and then all of a sudden something happens, and then it gets violent for nothing. And it's normally not the people that are actually peaceful protesting that are doing that. The problem.
Okay.
I'm like, there's
You're
like,
saying,
for example,
they're trying to set us up to. They're trying to set up the black people to kill them.
Exactly. Like if you're paying attention to a lot of the things that are posted, like I said earlier, a lot of the people that are breaking windows, causing the massacre, the ones that are actually looting stores, are not the people that are protesting.
Facts.
Not the people that are standing up for justice. They're just people looking to get something.
Yeah. No, I seen a video today. A guy was hemmed up. He's cuffed up. He's saying, "Hey, man, I'm not really here for the protest. I was trying to get some money. I'm down here basically trying to loot, get some paper." You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
the people are there. There's videos. There's all types of videos going around on social media, also showing people paying people to smash. And there's other videos of protesters grabbing people that are there that are smashing shit. I seen one video. They grabbed not a protester, but the guy who's smashing windows and stuff
with his skateboard, right?
No, I don't know if he had a skateboard. They brought him to the police, and one guy's like, "Yo, these guys are doing," and the cops, and then you see one cop come over like, "Oh no, this guy was bringing that guy to us," and you see him like passing back behind the line, through the line opening again. He's like, "Oh," you see his face like, "Oh man, I was this close, man. I was this close."
No,
did you all see some of these rubber bullets?
Yeah. Oh,
yo, these things are like projectiles, bro. These are rubber bullets. Are you sure they're rubber bullets?
You sent me that thing on Instagram.
Still hurts.
The thing with the
I sent you
picture.
That picture with the 3 different ones. One looked like a small rocket.
Oh, hell yeah, that looked crazy. I was like, is that a rubber bullet or like a?
I seen another picture.
Bullet.
It's supposed to be non-lethal ordnance, right? I seen a picture with a girl catching a rubber bullet. Like shit, almost. I wonder what the damage would have been if she actually got shot. Cause like, it's crazy, bro. It's just nuts.
Let me ask y'all.
Do
y'all see the Trump picture
with the Bible?
Yeah.
All I know is that Donald Trump is a real asshole. Excuse my language again, but that's what the fuck it is. Like
it is. See you next Tuesday.
100%.
Well, basically, with that picture that y'all seen, I don't know if y'all know, but he was in a church, and when he came out, he got like his Secret Service or whoever, the police, to start sending like gas bombs or whatever at the people, or tear gas or whatever, so they can disperse so that he can get his photo op, as well as people from the church got hit with some of the same ish.
It's the other way around,
What are you talking about, Freddie? Rewind
it's the other way around.
I'm so sorry.
He was in the White House. He left the White House to go to the church. He made them spray up the streets so he could go to the church to take his photo op.
Yeah.
He wasn't in the church.
He wasn't in the church.
He was in the White House. He was in the White House. They're outside protesting, doing their thing. The man sent the Secret Service outside to tear gas the peaceful protesters so he could walk across the street and take a photo op with him holding the Bible up in the air.
Get the hell out of here. What are you guys talking about?
The man is a devil.
Colt 45.
The man needs to be put down, bro. He's a beast. He needs to be put down.
So why did he do that, though? Like, what was the
Because he's a narcissist. Because he's a narcissist. He's such extreme narcissist.
I guess
there's nothing more important than Donald Trump. Nothing.
I'm just trying to rationalize why he would even want a picture with the church and all that, like right now, and I'm like, I can't even come up with anything in his, like, if I was to try to get in his brain. It's like
I was
scary
trying
to try to go in there.
why he was holding the Bible in the air.
Because
Like, I
it's
was trying to
blasphemy.
understand this.
The man is, that's blasphemy on a whole different level, bro.
The people in the church are mad.
Bro.
The people in the
he's
church are mad
blaspheming.
too.
That's why, the man is taking the Lord's name in vain, bro. He's using the Lord's name. You ever watch the book of you ever watch the movie The Book of Eli?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see when the guy is doing all the nasty shit he's doing, it's because he wants to get his hands on what? The Bible. Because when you have the Bible, you can control the masses. You understand what I'm saying? That's what the man is. There's symbolism. No, these guys are all about symbolism, eh?
Yeah.
You're speaking.
And the supporters.
You're speaking in knowledge, John.
And the man is love that Bible
bro,
too.
You have to
Stop
understand.
trying to be God.
You have to. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're trifling with shit they don't know what they're trifling with. They all believe in the devil, bro. Just know that they all believe in the devil. You understand? So you tell a man, go and say one of these guys, God bless you, and see what happens if they don't laugh in your face. You understand what I'm saying? Or come with some sly remark.
Be like, I bless myself?
Yeah. Some sly remark like, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He already has.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Like, I'm telling you, these guys are on some high level blasphemy, bro. There's codes, They're sending these shits out for people to read between the lines. You understand what I'm saying?
You know how real what you just said is? You know how real what you just said is, Herc?
What?
There's a matching picture of Hitler with doing the same posture with the Bible.
They're family, bro. Don't get it twisted, eh? Their 10th and 11th cousin removed. They don't get that shit twisted. They're all family, bro.
Everyone come on.
All of them. They're all family. Go on and say what you have to say.
Yeah.
They're all family. All of them. All of them are family.
Yo,
Hitler,
really quick to...
All of
Sorry,
them.
just to jump in. Did you guys see the 6 Atlanta officers that pulled out the 2 black people out of the car?
Brethren.
So all 6 of them have just been they've just been arrested.
Good.
And they're facing multiple criminal charges too.
Bro, that was a gang bang. That was
fix
a
up,
gang.
man.
That's good.
That was a gang assault, bro. That was a sanctioned gang assault. The way that they rolled on that car, you could see these people are like, what the one cop? It's like the one cop led the whole thing. He ran up and he started trying to like tap on the window. And they're looking, all of a sudden, the car is swarmed by like 6 officers, I mean. One officer comes out from the crowd.
Yeah.
No provocation, no nothing. Nothing. The man was driving. Yeah, there may be a curfew. He's trying to drive through to probably go home, whatever, but he can't drive nowhere because there's a blockade of other vehicles in front of him.
Yeah.
And the car, they just rushed the vehicle like some, what set you claim? Bro.
So let me ask y'all. Blackout Tuesday.
Hold on. Hold on, Freddie, because you didn't tell us how you felt on it.
I feel like I did. I'm angry, yo. When I take in a lot of media, okay? So when I'm taking in everything that's going on, the complexion of the media has changed, and, excuse my, pun intended. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that's going on right now that's going on in the media is George Floyd, justice for black people, okay? Black Lives Matter as far as the real sense of the word. I don't care about what organizations or whatever, like the real Black Lives Mattering because you're killing us. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I've put together audio pieces and different things like that where like while I'm putting it together and I'm like, I got to think about the tone of what we're putting out there. And I've actually, to be real, like I've shed a couple of tears while I'm putting together stuff because I'm having to re-listen to the stuff that I only want to take in once just to know that it happened. Not over and over again while I'm like editing it and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a thing. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely affected.
I felt the same way listening to homie's brother, Floyd's brother. Like I got emotional listening to it.
Yeah.
And really quick, I don't agree with the places that they're looting. Loot the hell that you gotta loot, but don't be looting these places that black people need, fam. Don't be looting those places.
Yeah.
Yes, go to the banks, go to the precincts, go to the places that they run. Go to the courthouses, run down and burn down them places. And then you'll see a real change.
Yo, go to
You
the gun
looting all these
store.
places that we're hurting.
Yo,
Nah.
arm yourself. Loot the gun stores, okay? Arm yourself, people. That's what I'm telling these people. For arm themselves. Loot the gun
You
store.
can't
Them.
even arm yourself now because it's going to be a full-on war. It's going to be person against person because right now it's like martial law and anybody can shoot anybody.
Yeah.
But at this point in time, I mean, shoot, we're dying anyways. It's like they don't care about us anyways, right? So
Yeah, but I'm like, the president declared martial law on the people.
He just wants to send in a National Guard to any state that said if they can't get it under control, he'll go and deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
ASAP.
When the looting starts, the shooting starts, the man said.
He'll bring in the trained killers. But yeah, guess who's doing the looting? Once again, guess who's starting all the looting and shit like that?
Yeah. But let me ask y'all a quick question before we even get on to like music and stuff like that. And even just quick side note, when it gets to the music and all that, it's kind of hard to like talk about all the other bullshit when this is going on. You know what I'm saying? Like the tone has changed out there. But what do y'all think about Blackout Tuesday?
people need to be informed. I'll say that.
So any of y'all, because I could break down whatever Blackout Tuesday is, but any of y'all informed on what Blackout Tuesday was that happened this Tuesday that passed?
Social media blackout, no?
Yeah.
Well,
What else?
Were you supposed to post black pages or something? I just didn't go on social media. I just did not log in. I didn't do anything. I just stayed off.
it was a very relaxed. I'll say that.
I stayed off.
Was that supposed to be your last post for the day? I don't get it. Just post a black picture.
Before I answer any of y'all questions, Sav, what's your understanding on the Blackout Tuesday?
Friday. I'm going to tell you guys this again, 100%. If me not understand how to repost something, why you think me understand this? All I know is that I was not on Instagram yesterday. It's Tuesday. Okay, Sam, just don't do anything with your fucking phone. That's it.
No post on Instagram. Fine.
I seen Black of the Dawn. I seen Black of the Dawn post something.
I'm like, I'm so sorry. I seen that video. I seen you pre-posted it, Herc.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, I'm done.
Something about Tuesday, don't use your phone tab. That's it. That's all I know. That's what happened. I don't know.
Okay, so Blackout Tuesday was basically, it was started off by a group of women. I don't quote me exactly who the names are.
I did read that.
Right? And it was something so that we can use social media as a way to, like, I guess, because so much of it is connected to the music industry as well. Because Sony jumped in, Columbia Records, basically. Right? They said so much of the money is made off of the backs of black people in the music industry that, you know, as musicians, music industry people, all of that type of stuff, to like just put up a black screen and just take a break for the day. That's
Stop the show
and just listen.
That was original.
Right? The original is stop the show and just listen from them women. And then the music industry kind of piggybacked onto it. Like, we're not gonna do anything because of the fact that we made so much money off of the backs of black people.
Oh, only for one day?
Let me know what y'all think.
Listen, Macy Gray, all I know is that I follow Macy Gray and she was not having it. She was real upset. She said, if you can't listen to the people speak on a regular basis, why are you blacking out just that one Tuesday?
Where's my more fire?
Weren't people supposed to vote that day? I thought it was like a distraction.
I think it's all of the above.
Huh?
So,
Sorry.
those side effects? Those are sound effects?
Yeah. That was
How do you know that, Gucci?
I think I heard like who posted? I think Tory Lanez on Academics. I think he posted something like, "Don't make this Blackout Tuesday distract you from voting, because today's to vote." For some places in the United States.
Yeah, I seen that because
Rihanna
posted. I seen it on Twitter.
It was the
Rihanna
primary.
posted on Twitter.
It's probably a primary, but you know what?
That's exactly what it was.
Still important.
You know, it's not really important though, because all those people, you go out there and vote, right? You're only voting for the people that's gonna allow to run. You're not voting for who's what. Yo, the electoral party and shit like that, it's a scam, bro. The popular vote, that's all a scam.
Fam, it's not a scam. It's
your
not,
vote doesn't. Okay, you think so? You
want to know why? This is the problem with
why
us.
it's not a
because
scam?
we
I'll
need
tell
to.
you why it's a scam.
The problem is we need to get the right people in office and that are gonna do stuff for them, and then we can vote for them. That's why it's not a scam, fam. It's just that we're not educated to what's going on.
The scam
But that's
is this.
here.
Not
No,
in
not
the
even
United
here.
States. I'm talking the United
even in
States. I'm talking the United States. It's a scam, bro. Because when you vote for the United States, they're voting to see which state or which county, whatever, is going to go Democrat or Republican. It doesn't matter who you are voting for. They say, oh, is he a Democrat or Republican? Okay, so that state's Democrat. That state's Republican. And that's how the shit works. Your individual vote does not count for shit, bro.
You're both
I'm
right.
saying is...
You're both right. You're both right. There's, like, the way that it breaks down, the way Herc is talking, breaking it down. Where am I hearing that background noise from?
My shit's on
What are you
silent,
hearing?
so.
I'm hearing like voices and stuff like that popping into the background.
No, unless you're hearing cats, is the only thing you're gonna hear on my side is cat.
My shit's on silent, so.
Whatchamacallit? Like what you're saying, Herc, is true, like the way that they break it down state by state. But what you're also saying is true as well, Guts. Like people do still have to come out and show their numbers, because even when they are fixing the numbers, which we know they do fix the numbers, they all use the primary, not the primary vote, but the two different votes, the popular vote and all that different types of shit that they try to pull on people. If you have a unanimous amount of numbers of people who are coming out for one person, like you can't deny it. You can't deny it. Like they had a black president at one point.
Yeah, it's true.
But why?
Because everybody was activated at that time. Everybody was so hyped.
Everyone was active and no.
It was a distraction.
It was to clean up. No, it was to clean up Bush's.
A distraction.
To clean up a lot of Bush's mess. So a lot of Bush's stuff went on to Obama. But just in general, we need to we need to start getting our people into those offices. That's the main problem. We got to start, like I heard, I can't remember if it was Steven Jackson, but we got to start having it where it's back in the day where black people come together as a community. Like the whole community come together. Yo, what do we do? Like, you know, like who's in power? Like what are we teaching our kids? Like we're reckless, fam. We're way too reckless. We got to come together, bro.
Yeah.
It's not only
Gucci.
But yeah, one more thing on that Blackout Tuesday. It's more like a distraction for people not to post what's going on in the world. Like, if they're saying not to post, after that, don't show us what's going on in the world. Someone, like a cop will probably kill someone and someone can record it. But since it's a Blackout Tuesday, you're not supposed to post nothing else.
Good point.
Well, they did say to post. They did say to post that stuff. They did say to anything that's informative to the movement or what's going on. Post that.
Yeah.
But if it's stuff that's on my page,
don't post things on Guts' page on Blackout Tuesday.
Yeah, any of the music stuff.
Blackout for a whole month though.
Yeah, but
affect
at the same
pocket
time,
because one day.
But then you're hurting yourself too if you do that. That's the problem, right? Originally, I believe it was for the labels. It's to hurt
Guts,
the labels.
you don't have to hold the thing. You don't have to.
Oh, my bad.
Just
Sorry, I was in rapper
mode. The man's old, bro. Louder man. He's an old man.
No, it's rapper mode. But I think it was just to hurt the label, right? Like the whole pause the show. It was to hurt the label.
Okay. Well, it hurt the label, but if you keep it moving, right? And we'll switch to some other shit after this, right? If you keep it moving, you stay on that, it's gonna start hurting all of us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we're black-owned businesses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For example, if we can't post for a month, that's gonna affect us. Like if we can't post anybody's repost, anything like that, people still want to get their music reposted, no matter what they got to say in their tunes.
Excuse me, just in a business defense, quick fast. If you get paid to post something, don't come for me in the comments, B.
But I heard what Meek said.
I have to it to post it because you paid me?
Sorry, I don't understand. We're happy. I feel like we're having a different convo here.
No, we're having the same conversation Friday. You live just said that.
Right. I said
so you posted something. You reposted something.
No, not during Blackout Tuesday.
Not during Blackout Tuesday at all. But you reposted something because you were asked to repost it. And they were upset because you reposted it. but it's something that you were asked to do. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about?
It's still a part of the business. Business has to flow. So because you've got this business going, you know what I mean?
So you're talking about the people in the comments who might, like, let's say after a Blackout Tuesday, or let's say we were to post during Blackout Tuesday, and if they had something to say about it.
Yeah.
Like, hypothetically, you're saying.
Yeah.
You have to say hypothetically first, yo. I'm like lost, yo. But yo,
I was like, where was this going?
Listen, I hear what you're saying. If we had to post and we're getting paid to post, or any company, like, you could tell the people to go, well, whatever, go run up. However, we could also tell the people that we're posting for, yo, just chill for a day. We got way more serious things going on. You know what I mean? We'll get back to it tomorrow.
It's true. It's true.
Right?
Man, you don't have to explain that. You don't have to explain that, man.
That's like I'm saying, like to the.
I don't think you got that, but that's okay. We could keep it moving. Don't worry about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't worry about it.
Well, Meek said it the best. He said, if you're showing ass or showing money at this time, you're lost in this world. You shouldn't be doing that. That's it. Like, you should be concerned about what's going on, not showing off money. You can't be happy you can't be happy right now what's going on.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, and last thing, like, I guess as a company, I wouldn't do it anyway, just like, oh, whatever, I'll just post it anyway. So it's hard for me to comment on that. You know what I'm saying?
That's not what I was asking. But
So
that's
the
a very
turn
good
up is
answer to that
canceled.
question had it been what I was asking you.
Turn up is canceled.
Next.
So sorry, what is canceled?
Turn up.
What's turn up?
Turning up, getting lit. That's all canceled now, right? Because we're in rally politician mode, right?
Not necessarily. Like, it's gonna reflect from where we get to next when we get to our music list, right? Like,
fam, N-words are still killing each other. Yeah. I'll just say that.
It ain't gonna stop.
That's not gonna change. That's not gonna change. That's not gonna change. You know why? Because you could pay another N-word to pay another N-word. You know, that happens. People get paid to kill people every day. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
It's sad. It's sad. But until we decide to organize and get better and try to step in and change the pulse on what these kids and these people are thinking about, this is going to continue to happen. Yeah. We can be mad. We can protest. We can riot. You know, we could do all that shit. But you know who's affected in the long run? We are. Because at the end of the day, it comes back on us. Doesn't matter if we're quiet. Kaepernick took a knee. Quiet. People had a problem with the quiet protests. Then we're like, yo, you know what? We're going to protest. Hands up. Don't shoot. Still had a problem with that. Now we go out there and tear shit up, you know, because we tried quiet. It's like Pac said, yo, there's food behind that door. We're hungry. Let us have some food. 2 weeks from now, yo, motherfucker, we need that food. We dying out here. You know, a month later, yo, we picking the locks. We coming through. We shooting. We taking that. We ain't asking no more. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where we're at right now in this. You know, they say the revolution will be televised. You know, that's the famous quote.
Or on Instagram.
It's being televised right now. Instagram, YouTube, Tumblr, wherever else there's places to share. Twitter is probably the best place for all the live action. You know, I don't even tweet. I don't even follow Twitter, but I know Twitter is the place where you go to flip and vent. A man wants to get something out right now. Look at these assholes. Blah, 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 bang, boom, send, post, 100 reposts, likes, whatever. So yeah, that's what's going on right now, man. It's just gonna get worse before it gets better.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And the president ain't gonna make it any better, especially when he's telling, governor is. He's basically calling them weak punks. Like, yo, you them are punks, eh? You them need to step up, or I'm gonna come in like a general and take over. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? That's all he's doing. You know, that's when the real martial law comes into place, where he drops in the tanks and the army, and they start wetting man on sight. Not you need to go home, it's curfew. Nah, gunshot, hold that. Yeah. Because now you're a resistor.
Turn into a third world country. But
third world country, fifth world country, bro. Forget third world, fifth world.
Let's get to some music stuff, man.
Yeah, let's do some music, yes.
Let's the thing is now, and I'm gonna say this before we get to our top 6 here, quick fast. Music has been dropping from before any of this happened. So, you know, even when we do the repost for this, there's gonna be people like, yo, who cares about all this type of stuff because of the tone of what's going on now. But no matter what, the streets are still going to be the streets, and people are going to be, expressing themselves. So shout out to all the people out there who are putting out the music, who were able to, for us to be able to get this list that we have together today. You know what I'm saying?
One thing real quick, Friday, before we start the list. Yo, shout out to Papoose. Because Papoose did like a tribute, like almost like an alphabetical slaughter. I posted it on my page. It was, it's like everybody from A to Z, basically, who's been like killed were through either gun violence, police brutality, or just interactions with the police. You know what I'm saying? Not even gun violence. Yeah, gun violence through police hands and police brutality. Yo, it's crazy. And it's like a 4-minute clip. But yeah.
I'm gonna check that out.
He touches on all of it. He gives you all of the names, like, yo, boom, Sandra Bland, like everybody. He just goes through like Amir Thompson or whatever. Amir Rice or whatever. Tamir Rice. All of them. He goes through all of, like, just from A literally to Z. He has a name or something that correlates to the situation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shout out to Papoose, yo.
Yeah, it's pretty deep, right? So
yeah. But we got a nice list here of music, you know what I mean, all over Canada. Big up to Savy Sav, you know what I mean, helping me put this list together here of all these Canadian artists from all across Canada. But number 6, Threezilla featuring Drama Dre, Walk Down.
Reporters, I smoke on the head by the corner store loaded. When chef in the kitchen, we bringing those orders in. I'm popping Fendi.
Fire.
This is my song. This is the best. This is
yo.
Gucci, you seem like you're dying to go for it.
Yo, listen. Yo, shout out to y'all. Y'all body that track. Like, listen, that on the list, that's my favorite track on the list. But you guys body that track. I can relate to that track. I'm in the Benz, booted up. Jeez. Man said, man, what do you say again? The man goes, I'm so high, I can't. But yo, I see the track's fire. The track is fire. The track is fucking fire.
Anybody else? What do y'all think?
That's my favorite song on the list too.
That's my pick of the week, yo.
Yeah, that has to be the pick of the week. Yo, there's a part in the video though, like there's, I don't condone the violence, but there's a part in the video where there's just this white thing that looks so out of place, bro. Friday, I have to get the timestamp and send it to you. She just looks out of place, like she's not supposed to be there, bro.
Yeah, she probably is someone who walked by.
Or she rented out the spot.
Here, I actually wrote it down. I wrote it down. 39 seconds in the video. Bro, she just looks like she just thinks they're like, hey, there's a music video going on.
She pops up more than once.
But yeah, that's the video and the song is fire though.
Yeah. What do you think, Herc?
It's alright, I didn't mind it. It's all the same to me, man. It's all the same.
Yo,
it's all the same. I see COVID masks, no COVID masks. I see asses shaking. I don't see asses shaking. You see money stacks. You see burners. You know, men are getting more, you know, visual, brazen with their. That's the word I was looking for. Brazen. They're more brazen. They're pointing their burner at the camera. You know, sorry, it's my cell phone. So
cell phone YouTube.
Cell phone. You know. This is what you see. No, sorry, it's a cell phone. It's a cell phone. But yeah, so I like, you know, but yeah, it is what it is. I do have a good. Honestly, I like the next track on the list, the drama track. But I like, you know, so.
Well, I think
it's not the next one.
I think both
or whatever,
them,
but it's, you know what I mean. I like not, but I like that track.
Well, yo, I think both of them had really, really crazy flows on it. You know what I'm saying? First dude's flow was
second verse.
Yeah, second dude had a crazy cadence, and I
like
how
with the white mask, right?
I'm not sure. I think the second guy was like a light skinned dude, and then the first guy was lighter skin.
Oh,
but he the first guy, the one who did the hook as well, his voice and his flow is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And there's just a lot of debauchery that's going on in that video. I gotta say, but yeah, man, big tune. Number 5, Raz Fresco, Universal
Alumni.
Flag.
They came to the islands and stole the gold. That's why I snatched your Jesus pendant with the diamond stone. Shit already know, don't shit inside your home. That nice.
Dope.
Very good tune.
We all figure that.
I like the Black Magneto t-shirts that they're rocking and shit.
Those guys are merch kings.
So, yeah, the Black Magneto is dope, yo.
Shout out to Baker's Club, yo.
Yes, alumni.
What else? Give it to me, y'all.
Bars.
It's always bars with raps. Always bars.
But like
that's what more focused
conscious
on.
bars, and like if you pay attention to what he's saying, like people have to pay attention to what he's saying. You know what I mean? Like you actually have to pay attention to what he's saying and actually listen to what he's saying, and realize that it's really conscious and it's something that you're supposed to listen to. You know what I mean? Like you actually have to listen to it.
Yeah, you can't get it off of one listen. You have to listen to it a couple of times.
But the thing is, like for me, like you have to like. I mean, I like different. I like a different type of flow. Like I like club music and stuff. So for me, I mean, it is alright. I feel like it's the same type of flow, whatever. Though.
I like the track. I like it's the fact that he did something different with that that sample, like the production. But one thing I don't like is the mixing. Like I felt like they could have mixed it better so I could hear the bars, because the bars were fire. But I had to like lean into the damn computer to like hear them properly because it wasn't mixed.
Turn up your volume.
No, it wasn't a volume thing. You turn
I'm
up the
just
volume.
joking, Friday. I'm joking.
They need to add some more, and I'm gonna get real technical on this shit. They needed to add some more gain to his vocals and a little bit more reverb so that you can get that a little bit cut through the beat a little bit better. But other than that, fire video by M-Works as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we love hip hop alumni. Number 4, Real RR. What is this guy's name? Drama RS. Real Stepper.
I've been running in my bag in the trenches. Skinny nigga flexing, but I don't mention. Swear to God.
No. So
no, it's Stepper. Isn't the song named Drama?
The song's just called Drama.
The artist is
dollar sign. Is
our
like
dollar sign.
his,
My
like,
bad.
It's like his like. It's like an
abbreviation.
It's like the abbreviation Friday. His name is Real Stepper.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Clear that up real quick, Sam.
Yeah, I was like, I had to figure it out myself. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's the R dollar sign is the abbreviation. Unless he goes by R dollar sign Real Stepper. You understand? That could be a possibility too.
I might have stumbled on that. Hey.
Go on.
I might have stumbled on something right there.
But I like that one too. That one was good.
Yeah.
It was.
Which one is that now?
Yeah, I like the beat. I like the beat on it too.
Yeah, this one is good. And I'm like, this was almost like it's my second pick, you know, because it was first until I watched number 6, and then I was like, oh, whoa.
Yeah. I was just checking my notes right now. I seen that's the one where they're in front of the corner store in the beginning, and that corner store scene. It looks like a set of a movie's place, like a it didn't look like they're in front of the actual corner store. It looked like they're at the set somewhere.
You think they're on a set?
No, they were in front of a corner store, but the way that they lit it
looks like a set.
You're right, Friday. The way they lit it
with the flashing lights and stuff, it could have been like on like Universal's lot or some shit like that. Like they did it like where it doesn't look real, but it's real.
It almost looks like a comic book strip. That's what it looks like.
Shout out to the director on that for pulling that off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they got the flashing lights in the background, like the police sirens.
Yeah, and even to be able to do that much work in front of the corner store for that long, because it's not a set. It's obviously some real corner store somewhere. Like,
yeah, but what time is this? What time is this? You probably think this is probably like 5 o'clock 4 o'clock in the morning when these close. Maybe at 12 o'clock midnight now because everything closes at like 8, 9 o'clock now.
But it's still
because of this.
Here's the other thing too. That store's probably just not open.
Yeah, it could be just locked, shut down. You don't see the gate, everything. They're not. It's just standing outside, filming. Boom! It's a location. Bomb. You have a location.
Do it quick,
yeah, that could have been a 5-minute shot. They could have set up real quick. Boom, boom, boom.
Because if it was, then kudos to them because that looked like a well lit, well done shot. And I know it's not, easy to just get zoning to do all that type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
zoning.
We're all doing guerrilla out here.
Did you say zoning?
Yeah, like
what? Yo, we gotta ask. We gotta ask. Yeah, okay. Well, that's different.
It may not mean nothing to y'all.
Yeah, I hate these fucking. I hate.
Stop this, Frank.
Should I get a warning when you do it?
Oh man, stop this. But yeah, I think they like storyboarding properly. You come with an idea real quick. You're like, yo, this is a sick idea. Storyboard it. The director. Who was the director for this? Hercs?
No, he did the last video.
Sorry.
Yeah, but
okay. But you understand what I'm saying? The man would probably know real quick, like, yo, we could bang this out real quick.
Yeah.
Like, in front of the store, the man rolls up, bop, bop.
Yeah, man.
I'm not saying it could have, mind you, it could have been fucking 4 hours. Who knows? It could have been long.
Yeah.
But, that's how it goes. The tricks of the camera, right? Right, like they say, behind the smoke and the mirrors.
Scene. Shout out to Smoke and Mirrors. Shout out to us.
I can't.
So we're in the top 3 right now. Number 3, Trizzy Prime.
Remorse took his life. Your family gonna pay the price and all hell.
Big tune.
What y'all think of that?
I think that's my second favorite.
Body.
I don't remember what song that is.
Man's wearing. You wouldn't remember because he's wearing all that Raptor gear.
Which one now? The guy in the video?
Yeah, Prime. He's got the Raptor.
Just over here just talking all this shit.
What does it say on my notes here? Let me check my notes here. That's the Dundas Square video. Oh yeah.
Oh, that one.
With the beer stacks.
I totally. You know what? I think I'm tired of seeing you guys at Dundas Square. No disrespect, but
I've been tired of it like 2 weeks ago. I'm telling you.
No.
Find somewhere else.
Guess he did.
The man said I've been tired like 2 weeks ago.
I said it. I said it 2 weeks ago. Like bro. There's other places in the city you can use, bro.
Oh, 100, 10,000%.
But yo, what if they didn't use it yet?
Yeah, but I'm tired of seeing it.
Everyone used Dundas Square. Bro.
You as a director,
go to the CN Tower, fam. Like I don't know.
You're the director, right? Gucci. You're supposed to know. Yo, some sets get played out after a while. Everybody can't be using the same set. That's like everybody renting the same Airbnb. We're all doing the Airbnb in the kitchen, gang bottles, stacks, and that happened for how many videos?
Friday.
Like, yo, stop. This needs to stop. This needs to stop.
I wouldn't be surprised if man buck up at video shoots. Like, man go to the video shoot and they see, oh shoot, you're doing a video here too? Yeah.
Yo, that's like Snoop said. Same hose in the video. Now it's the same location.
Dude, the same hole that was in the homie Tupac video.
That's right. Oh, yo, this is the same location. Yo, this is the same look. Oh, Eskimo, stop this. It's the same location. It's the same location as the man, Nate Dogg video. Then I come over here. It's the same location. Yo, yeah,
at the same side bag.
Yeah, the same side bag. Yo, that's like the Gucci. That's like the Gucci headband.
Yo, Gucci,
that's the Gucci headband. That's the Gucci headband, right? The same side bag.
Okay. But big up to him, yo. You know what I'm saying? The track is fire.
That has nothing to do with him. That has nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with him. The track was fire.
Trizzy, can I get a stimulus, fam? Let
Gotta
me get a
check
stimulus.
fire.
Let me get a stimulus check, fam.
You say you need a stimulus. You say the government's not helping you over
They're
here.
not giving me
They're
nothing.
not helping you. I need
Trizzy,
a
can help me out.
The
out
man
here,
needs
fam.
he needs a ghetto
I'm
stimulus.
crying.
I
The
need
man needs a ghetto stimulus.
for content, fam. I got you.
Sponsor man,
Does that
fam.
come?
Views uncut. I got
Does
you.
that come with a? Does that come with a VIG price?
6 views uncut. I
Does
got
that come with a VIG? Does that come with a VIG?
Oh gosh. All right, for number 2, Young Pro, My City.
You better watch how you walk. You better be talking the talk. You better talk. It's sad nowadays. These kids be slipping.
What y'all think about that right there?
Big tune. Big tune. I like the
No,
vibe.
I don't.
Nah, that one
Sorry,
there.
I'm like moving too slow.
You're not feeling
That's
that
what
one?
I'm saying, bro. I'm not on
Nutty,
that.
and that lean one had me on. I was
Screwed
like,
and
what did you say in the beginning of what? What did you say in the intro?
Oh, when
You
he was
guys tell
talking in the
me-
intro?
If you guys can tell me what he says in the intro, I will listen to the song.
I know what he said.
Yeah.
I know what he said, but I
It
can't
sounds like some
remember off the top
Gucci
of my head.
stuff. It sounds like something Gucci would say.
It does not sound
Yeah,
like something what Gucci would say.
Yes,
I can
it was.
understand
Gucci
him when
has
he
that
is
same
speaking.
tone, fam.
Gucci, what's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I like the beat.
Of course you did.
I mean, it was a good track. Still. It was a good track. It was a good track. You know.
Hey, the
But I
people
like the
have
video.
spoken. The people spoken, right? The people that, the videos, whatever, but the people spoken, they like it. That's why it's number 2. We don't personally have to like it.
But it's not
But
that I don't. It's the.
I'm not
I
saying-
really enjoyed the video. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying you didn't like it. I'm not saying you didn't
I-
like it. I'm just saying that's also,
Yeah. I just want to understand what he said in the song.
Yo, it's a screw. It's like a. I don't want to say it's a screwed and chopped song, but it kind of
Chopped and
reminds me.
screwed, other way.
Or yeah,
Other way.
sorry, I'm dyslexic. So
It's
anyway,
okay. I'm just here to help you out. You
no,
what
I know
mean?
that, but that's why if I say it like that, it's because it's dyslexia. That's why.
It's okay.
Whatever. But anyways, so screwed it or chopped and screwed.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it seems like a Canadian chopped and screwed because the beat.
Okay.
The beat wasn't like slow. The beat was like it had its own like.
It's a
But
trap
it wasn't
beat.
but it wasn't like a slow trap beat. But I felt like the guy was rapping like he was moving slow because
He was mellow
the
as
double
hell.
cup. He was double cup chilling.
Niggas
You know
was
what I'm
drinking
saying?
hella lean in the in
That's
sorry,
what I'm saying.
my
Yeah.
language.
They were
the
even
thing.
like floating in the. They're floating
That's what I'm
in the
saying.
background and
They're
stuff.
probably
I was
trapped.
like,
They're probably seeing the tracks. What is it called? The tracks when you see the lights, the colors. They're behind them. They're going, oh,
Yo.
you know?
I'm
they're
gonna,
double
I'm gonna
cupping,
slow that down on the thing for you. Jeez.
Right?
Where's
But
my
no, like
fire?
it seems like it's a chopped and screwed, like a Canadian chopped and screwed track. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's a new style that these guys are trying to bring.
I don't like it. I like the video. That's how I feel.
Okay.
So I understand why it's number 2. I enjoyed the video.
Yeah. No, that's just, we listen. At the end of the day, when these videos pop up on the list, they're chosen by the people, like Herc said, and our opinion ain't law. You know what I'm saying? Obviously,
Facts.
the shit got like 29,000 views on it or something like that. So we ain't affecting it.
People rock with it, yeah.
No,
Our opinion ain't
100%
affected.
not. And I'm like,
Shit.
plus you got one of those views are mine.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Yeah, I viewed the video. We viewed the video, so we're adding to the view count.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, we don't have to agree with the content of the track. It's number 2. The people raised it number 2, so it's number 2. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in the lean because I'm an herbalist. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. That's my personal opinion. You know what I mean? But
Shout out your neighborhood weed man.
Yeah, Weed Man's there. Shout him out. You know what I mean? So that's what it is.
all right.
You know what I mean?
So number
But yeah, number one.
number one.
Number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Sorry, I had to put one last one. Okay. Avisky, she
No,
want
is
me.
it?
She said that she want me.
It's
think it's
Avsky,
Av.
bro.
I think it's
Avsky?
Avsky.
You know,
Oh my God.
You know Ricky gonna mess up your name. Come on, yo. Uncle Rick gonna mess up your name.
Nigga slurred the words like he just drank a 26.
Oh, I knew I wasn't gonna land that. Come on now.
Nah, the man said he knew he was gonna crash that. So before you fucking jumped off of the ledge, you should have just said, you know what? Excuse me, before I get this wrong.
Disclaimer.
And then proceed. But no, you just dove into the triple deep end with no life jacket. Splash.
But what y'all think of that? That's a Brown Guy Made It production too. Shout out Brown Guy Made It.
Shout out Brown Guy.
That guy, he's always giving. Listen, his videos are enjoyable. Here is my problem with this.
Talk to us.
It took 2.5 minutes for you to start moving in this video, girl. What are you in the video for? The video is 4 minutes and 24 seconds. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds is when you decide that you want to fake pop, bro. The song started at the beginning.
Thank you, Sav. Thank you.
It's the first music video.
Start twerking from minute 1 or from 20 seconds in. You need to see twerk.
Already, you're just annoying in the video in these times to me. No disrespect, my girl. But
from pre-setup, you should have been
from the beginning. You have to start.
As soon as you set in, as soon as you come in,
she had stage fright.
Action, twerk.
Yeah,
I'm just playing.
But she's bad though. She's bad.
Yeah, she's
Gucci, you all right? Gucci be killing me. Oh Lord.
Yeah, but it's a simple video. It's okay. Nice little video.
Yeah.
But is that you think that was like a paid actress, or was that his thing?
It might be a thing. I don't know.
Because like the only 2 of them in the video, right? It was only the 2 of them in the video. And we're not trying to disrespect your ting, you know what I'm saying? But she needs but the dance like it's true though.
That's a title.
Someone should have told her.
I don't think it's his thing.
That's a title, not just trying to disrespect your ting.
Nice.
Okay.
Some Toronto ambiance.
Facts. I'm gonna run down these honorable mentions because our intros ran a little bit long today, and as it should be. You know what I'm saying? Important things to talk about. See. Honorable mentions. Smiley 90210, TNT Ladies, Front Door, Training Season, Beteglise.
TS to the KE spelled out for these niggas to keep it calmer. Nothing sweating me but happy endings in the sauna.
Or Beteglise. I should have known how to read that. I already messed that up. Drills, Rapidly, J Loke, Hard Times, Cujo, AE.
Hit up Corey for the lineup. She wanna swallow my eggplant. Baby girl, get in the lineup.
Egg Bands, Real Life, KGJ, First Toast, SVDMM, y'all see it, featuring Suave and Maserati, More Sprite.
Then I give her space, roll up would I rather be big, took a sip of my Sprite, this is not regular Sprite, now she
Tizzy Stacks and Pillar B, Red Light. Dilemma, featuring Astro Kid J, Finessed, AP, Trendsetting.
Now they wanna see me fold, heart turn cold. I just wanna count that cash. I shit on my past, so fuck all them bitches toxic, then we clap.
Wish, Mainstay, Iraq featuring Doobie, Bonnie, Koji Light, Lahane.
I ain't even worried about the hate, I stay grinding. I'm just saying what comes on my
mind. Paris, Lottery, Boyer Montana, Liddy, Moraine, Open Letter to America.
On the crumbs, that's why they keep us in traps and throw us in slums. A black man in America.
And ASF Lucky 7, 10 times freestyle, Yes Indeed remix. Shing.
Hey.
Friday, can I throw in a quick question, or you got time? Not really?
Yeah, shoot. Do
you think it's hard to make music during this time? Like as an artist, especially if you're like a big artist, like do you fall back and just kind of wait for like this whole thing to, or do you like, you know what I'm saying? Like because people are making music, but none of the music is like talking about this time, like what's going on, should I say?
Well, it's hard to make music about. I feel like, I guess, in my opinion, it's hard to make music about this time. But I would advise people to just say, okay, let me just wait till this blows over, because we don't know when it's going to blow over.
But what about not even just the pandemic? I'm just talking about even like with the whole protests and the looting and the rioting. Like, don't you think like some artists should step up and like make music to more like tone towards that? Because some artists will just make regular just party music. Like, yo, I want to make music to just for you guys to feel good. Where then some people are just like, nah, I want you to make music to kind of like talk about what's going on.
They should know how to find their balance.
This is America.
They should know how to find their balance at this point now. Now that you're seeing what's going on, and if you're a black man, no matter if your music is, and again, in my opinion, no matter if your music is just usually just based on ops and trap or whatever, this affects you too. So even if you're coming from a selfish point of view and you just want to get lit, then join the damn movement, bro. Get in the studio and rap about how you feel about this. How do you feel about it as a trapper, nigga?
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be a full song. Just give me a verse, a couple of bars.
How's it affecting your chops? If I was still rapping, that's what I'd be rapping about right now.
But I feel like that's only towards America. Like in Canada and Toronto, you don't really have
sorry, not to interrupt you, Gucci. Disclaimer. If I was still rapping and trapping, that's what I would still be rapping about right now. Go, Gucci.
Now, I feel like in America, I feel like in America is different. You know, they should be concerned about their music. They can't be really talking about, turning up and stuff, you know? But in Toronto, it's different. We don't have to really change up. Because, Smiley came out with a banger the other day. I'm like, shit.
But Smiley doesn't even, but think about it. These guys spend more than pretty much all their year in the States.
These guys are Americans,
bro. So it's like, you guys gotta kind of talk on stage stuff to an extent. Like Tory.
Yeah.
Tory Lanez is American to me, but like he speaks on these things, like he's talking about it, like, you know what I'm saying? Music wise, I don't know. He hasn't done anything music wise.
He was on the front line,
being an activist. He is on the front line. But my thing is more towards music. Like music, like, do you just halt it? Do you just say, yo, I'm gonna just chill and be more of an activist? Do you continue the same kind of music? Like, it's a tricky situation.
Yeah.
As an artist.
The answer, man, is individual. It's individual, because the trapper's gonna trap. The real artist is still gonna make music. The pretend artist is gonna try and be like, you know what? This is too hard. I'm not doing this. I don't have no creative drive right now.
Yeah.
But I think it goes down to the individual and the mind state of what the individual wants to put out. So if the individual wants to talk about their trap, or they want to be political and talk about what's going on in the world today, that's what's going to happen. But I don't think it's any harder than it was before. The pandemic will make it more harder than this, I think.
Yeah.
Because now you can't get to certain people that don't have access to studio. I know they shouldn't say don't have access, but like, it's not the same. You can't go and do a Zoom studio session. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and videos
you're not gonna, right? Like, you're not putting out a Zoom video or a Zoom studio session where you're going in. Maybe if you're talking to the engineer like this to fix something, but you're not recording over the Zoom.
Yeah.
Sending it. You know what I mean? So for people that don't have access to studio, that's where it's harder. But people that have access, like who have home studios, they shouldn't stop making music. They should be making music like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like big man, like who have mansions and have big multi-million-dollar studios, stuff like that. They should be dropping tracks. People that
no names called.
I know, he doesn't have to.
Yo, man, there's more people than, like, there's so many people with money in studios. Doesn't have to be multi-million.
No names called.
But you know what I'm saying? Like basement studios. If you have a studio and you can record tracks and you don't need an engineer or a mixer or anything like that, and you can do your own, do you? But if you need all that stuff, it's pretty hard right now because you can't get with these people. You can only, maybe get with one or two people, and then you have to worry about how many people are in the building. social distancing, all of this foolishness now. You understand? It's not really foolishness. I know it's a safe precaution. But still, at the end of the day, it's up to the individual how hard it is for them to make music. If they can afford to go to the studio and be in the studio, or if they have access to studio, or they don't have access to studio, or they're doing it over their phone. Like, yo, the last couple 2 times, my brother sent me 2 voice notes. Like, yo, I just recorded this on my phone. Like, let me, what do you think? Tell me what you think about it. Right? So there's all types of ways, garage band and everything, but it's definitely, it's up to the individual, I think.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, let's cut to a break. We'll continue the discussion after. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be bringing in Nino Luey for our Smoke and Mirror session, as well as the interview that we're going to be pre-recording with him. And shout out to Chromas for the interview for the people who are going to be hearing the interview. And that's a form of being able to listening to something other than just everything that's heavy and going on, and lighten up a little bit. So I'm going to take I'm going to take us to a track.
I'll say real quick. Mm-hmm. Sorry, real quick. Just watch some comedies. Just try to desensitize. I know it's kind of, just try to desensitize a little bit. Just a little bit. What are you saying, Friday?
Yeah. No. Try to do some things to lighten up at the same time as getting all the information. That's in closing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to take us to a break here with a track by Shaman Nostra. The track is called Bread on the Platter. See.
Palace, what you cooking?
Huh. Nigga, why you acting like a trapper? You was just a capper, you barely a rapper. They tell me I steal
East End Clips on the beat.
Let's start our Smoke and Mirrors segment here, and sorry, just a little transparency. I had to, drain the vein.
Ooh, Blue Gelato 41. This shit's fire.
But for the people who are just tuning into our Smoke and Mirrors session, we got Nino Luey, aka NV, in the mother effing building. You know what I'm saying?
One of the city shooters, aka cameraman directors.
Yes.
Cause we don't want the boy them knocking on you. Oh, so you're a shooter, huh?
That's what you guys are doing. You're interviewing shooters.
He's a cameraman, director, and slang shooter.
There was one thing I wanted to get to before we cut to our break, because when we started the show earlier, it was taking us a little longer to get to you because we were going through a lot of different things with what's going on with the climate right now, right? Justice for George Floyd, justice for Regis. Everything is going on right now, and there's protests, right? But one of the things that keeps on going on with us is there's always gun violence, right? So I did a video, and we had our conversation last week about Houdini passing, R.I.P. Houdini.
Yeah, rest in peace, Houdini.
Right? And with that video, the comment gang came out stupid strong. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they released the video.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
They released the video, right? So.
Yeah. I wanted to go through a couple of the comments just to, for all the people out there in the comment gang strong. You know what I'm saying? Just so that, we can see how people are feeling about everything that's going on, because there's one of these videos has 150 comments under it, straight up.
Yo, before you get into the comments, more positive than negative the comments were?
It's a mix.
50-50.
Right? The Toronto Polys destroying the scene, or the rap scene thing, that had a bunch of comments that was a mix, right? And a lot of people were in agreement. But the one Houdini incident breakdown has 155 comments under it.
Okay.
Which is in less than a week. Right? So one person says here, let me just pull up a super long one. So Still Lost says Smoke Dog, Houdini, Bully would have made it. But when you're in the gang life, ops definitely want to smoke a famous op before he can get big. You guys talking like they're making pop music. If you're in a gang or a gangster, just because you rap doesn't mean everything's forgotten.
So true.
What else does he have here? Because this is okay. It's not so long. You guys talking like you're clueless. Stop the nothing stopping as Toronto economy grows and more money here. That's all you. That's all you are. Either way, R.I.P. Even in the gang life, you want to get a better life. So shout out to that guy that's still lost. I'll read one more.
No, that comment's not wrong. It's like, yo, like you it's like you do some shit, you do something to somebody. I'm not saying Houdini did something to him, but obviously someone has a grievance with him to feel like they needed to take his life. Or maybe he wasn't the intended target. But I hope the 15-year-old wasn't the intended target. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hope either of them were the intended target and just whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't happen.
Yeah. There's one here.
But they don't forget. They don't forget your bad deeds because now you're rapping.
That's a truth. That's a true thing. I'll read one more here by Luca Figueiredo. No, Figueiredo. It says here. Toronto rappers need to leave the street shit and gang shit alone to make it out. There's people who have less to lose that want these gangs, these gang Toronto rappers dead. That's why Toronto artists who weren't in the streets and don't just rap about streets have to make it out, like Killy, Drake, Nav, The Weeknd, and et cetera, et cetera. R.I.P. Houdini, because he was the next up, for real, for real.
It's sad, man.
Yeah. Common Gang is spoken,
very
man.
sad.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's true or not, but Nav got pressured one time too, so. He got pressured back in the day, so it doesn't even matter who you are. It's like the city's just messed up like that. They're gonna come at you if they look at an opportunity.
Yeah.
And I don't even think that's Toronto. I think that's any city. I just think that's how they look at it.
It's just a thing.
So you think it's politics or hate?
Yeah. What do you think, Nino Luey?
That's tough because okay, well, first of all, when you're a rapper in this city, you just can't be high key and low key at the same time, right? Like you can't be low key about your gangster shit and then be high key when it comes to be a rapper. You can't live both lives because they just don't mix. You know? So if you're a rapper in the city and you're doing your gang shit still, that gang shit's gonna come, and it could come at the highlight of your career. It could come early in your career, but it's coming, you know? So it's like, it's good to try to separate the two if you're going to be a rapper. If you're going to be a rapper, especially in Toronto, just try to be, I guess, away from that shit as possible, you know? Because if you don't leave the city and you don't have that time to just see what the outside world has to offer, and you're just stuck in Toronto, you're most likely going to be a casualty here, because the war out here it's serious and it's happening every day, you know, and it's a matter of time before it catches up to you. I think
that's 100.
I think, like, if you're gonna be an artist, it's hard. Toronto's hard. It's a hard place to try to like weave through traffic if you want to make it. You know, like, we all know Drake. We all know his story, and even that guy had his 1-2 issues. You know what I mean? Probably more than we know. But it comes with it. So if you just be ready, you know, if you want to be a rapper, just be ready to take on a lot of shit, you know? Just take it in the chin, though, if this is what you want to do.
Yeah. Even with you, Sav and Gutsy, y'all were dealing with some of the comments from that same video on y'all show on 6 Views Uncut, right?
Yeah, we got a couple.
And I was responding to some of the same comments as well on the last video that I did there, right? Like, what do y'all think of that? Because, like, the comments, y'all are kind of new to, like, being in front of the camera and seeing all these comments at the same time. And, like, y'all were in that video. People were like, it's not about the popularity. It's not about jealousy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, getting at our necks.
I'm like, people are angry, and I'm like, everybody has their opinion, but like Lex was saying, also, we're not here to air out your business. Like, that's not what we're here for.
We're an outlet, yes, and we do media, but we can't come. Like we know just like everybody else knows, but I'm not gonna come out here and say XYZ is beefing with XYZ since
we're no
God
academics.
knows when.
We're no
academics. I'm not
academics.
academics,
Exactly.
because when I do that, then you guys are gonna come at me, and I'm out on the streets, like I'm out there. I'm not a part of no gang or anything. I'm an easy target. So why would I come out here and say, yes, I know who's beefing with who? I'm not gonna come out and say that though. Like it just doesn't make sense.
The worst part is, sorry to cut anybody off, but the worst part is that our faces are out here. So like, for example, for you guys don't know who's watching you. So when you're walking down the street, you don't know who's seen your shit and who feels away. Like I've been to the mall. I've been to the mall. I've been to like certain elevators. I've been in certain situations where like they all know me, but because I'm shooting a video and I'm focused on the artist, and there might be like 50 other people behind them, they all can focus on me. But I can't focus on all 50 people in the room. So whenever I go down the street, you got to watch how you talk on these platforms, because when you walk down the street, you don't know which one of these guys were in that room with you or seen you say some shit, and they're going to catch you lacking one day. So it's like you have to be careful, especially in Toronto. You have to be careful about what you say on these platforms, because it will catch up. Someone's watching.
Yeah. Real talk, man.
Well said.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I just wanted to put that out there. Just, shout out to the comment gang strong. Just also to let y'all know that we do read the comments, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, we go through, like, we check out to see what the temperature is out there and how the people are feeling, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like your comments are just up there in vain and nobody's checking them, you know what I'm saying? Even the people who are like, yo, why did you delete my comment? It wasn't me, it was YouTube. Relax.
We don't delete comments around here.
Yeah, unless there's like a bunch of like F-bombs in the comment, then like I'm not getting the channel taken down because you got opinions, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody always needs to add their 2 cents, eh?
Trust me. Right. But also to stay on to serious stuff here, it's National Gun Violence Awareness Day in the States. Not here, but in the States. Okay. It's something that let me just pull up the article here. So death and injuries from firearms pose a substantial risk to public health, according to the Center of Disease and Control for Prevention. In 2013, there was 33,804 firearms deaths in the U.S. and more than 84,000 non-fatal firearms injuries. This is the states. This is what they're going through over there, right? There's more than 30,000 firearm fatalities each year in the United States, and more than 80,000 non-fatalities injuries requiring emergency medical care and hospitalization. Right. So all of these things are there's a whole list of different factors of why they decided today that they're doing, or June 2nd was National Gun Violence Awareness Day. Okay. They had like a thing set up here. weorange.org, so people are wearing. That's why I'm wearing orange today, by the way.
That's orange?
Yeah, I'm wearing some.
I thought that was red.
Are we finding that out that you're colorblind right now, Herc? Are we having a breakthrough right now? Are we finding out that you're colorblind right now?
Actually,
no. Because I feel like
fuck on my shit.
You thought I had a red hat on? Holy shit.
Yeah, all this time I thought it was red. I didn't think it was orange.
Dog.
I never even thought it was orange. Maybe I am colorblind. Shit, I don't know. I thought that shit was red.
Real talk, like I didn't know. I wasn't aware.
I don't care if it was red or orange.
You didn't think it was orange either?
No, I knew it was orange. Because it's orange as hell on my shit.
I'm fucked up. I thought it was red. I didn't even see the spectrum of orange. But I've been eating gummies and shit, so But yeah.
Sorry, what are you saying, Nino?
That's what he said.
The awareness shit, like how much awareness was there? Because I'm on social media, I didn't know nothing about this.
Yeah,
that's what we're here for.
When I see that, I'm like, yo, what gun awareness? Yeah. NRA's not saying nothing about it.
Listen, I found this out through Hot 97 under YouTube. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ebro in the morning.
Shout out to Ebro.
Ebro, that old dude.
Old man Ebro, you know what I'm saying? Even though like I can't call him an old man, but like it's literally the same age. Carol Baskin, she's buying Joe Exotica's zoo. So we can just to lighten up a bit.
I don't like that.
Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin.
I heard. I seen some shit today. Was it today? I think I was showing QP. That they found apparently the will was forged, like 100% forged.
What will?
For her husband's?
Her husband's will.
So what? Did she feed him to the tigers?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. If does that mean she?
Well, the paperwork is the will was prepared by her.
Yeah.
And the first line in the will that they showed in the Netflix special is, "Upon my disappearance." What?
That's crazy.
Not even death.
Yeah.
Not murder.
Upon my disappearance.
Just in case I vanish.
Everything goes to her, not my kids.
Nope.
You know. No.
She just bro. She just looks like one of them girls like, bro, the way they think, you could just see it in their face, like it's not right, you know?
Bro.
It's not the proper way to think, you feel me?
The one picture says it all.
Sinister smile on her face.
The one picture says it all.
Yeah.
When she's standing there with her husband on a leash. Okay, the man's dressed up like a tiger, and he's sitting there with the chain around his neck, and she's holding it, and you can see the hopeless, no desire look in his eye, like, yes, exactly. What the hell did I just sign up for? I better agree with her, or she's gonna feed meat to the tigers. He knows what's up.
Yeah.
He knows what's up. She probably tells him that shit. Around, I'll feed you to the tigers.
Yeah. Blink twice if you need help.
She's evil.
You can see it though. You can see it. Like you look at her, you can see it. She's not good.
Hey, if you look at a delusional person,
yep.
Listen, Carol Baskin might come get this YouTube video taken down. We gotta watch it.
Killed her. Fly cats and kittens.
She whacked him.
Hey, fly cats and kittens. You know, she's out here doing her thing. Watch out. So
let me ask y'all,
around.
How do you think Joe is feeling about this? Because obviously he didn't own the zoo anymore before she took over.
But I guess for her to take over it while he's in jail is just like another stab in the back, you know? Like,
you know,
he's livid.
He's livid.
He's about to go on a hunger strike.
I don't even think that's a stab in the back.
They got him on suicide watch, yo. They have him on suicide watch. A death was.
I can't count that as a stab in the back because
that's a death blow.
Sick. Yeah, that's a
death blow. That's a death blow. That's like you're never coming back, bud.
You let that happen.
That's his baby. That's his baby. That you know what I mean? Like that's something he nurtured. He grew into what it is.
Bro, he's livid.
Can I say something?
I don't think so.
About this.
This guarantee you.
It's funny how I didn't have to put anybody in the loop. You know what I'm saying? Like us four, we already know, but like we brought Nino into this conversation. He's completely aware.
Right in the loop.
We didn't have to fill him in on what the Tiger King is. Nothing. He's tapped in.
Carol who? She did what? Fed her tiger.
You know who looks great next to Carol Baskin? Just close your eyes for a second. Just picture this shit. Donald Trump is
Donald Trump.
Donald
How did I know this guy?
Donald Trump is right next to Carol. Like Ivanka has no business being there. You know, Ivanka needs to go and just be somewhere else, enjoy her life.
Bro, she was ready to leave before he got president.
Oh,
the man bamboozled her.
Yeah.
He got into the president. That was
Carol
it.
Baskin and Donald Trump is a thing. I hope I see that somewhere.
You know, you're talking to a videographer, and somebody who edits stuff, and you know, you're talking to. I'm gonna make sure that you see that in the post, bro. I'll put them together. I'll put them next to each other. I got you.
Respect. I need to see that. Thumbnail up. I think they would back each other so well.
Carol Baskin.
Right on a wedding cake, yo. Okay.
Oh, God,
the wedding toppers.
But yo, if Joe comes out anytime, well, it says he got 22 years, so he's not coming out anytime soon. Nope. But if he did, I think he'd be good because I think he get people would send him money, bro. They're gonna give him money for a show.
No, obviously he's making money. He's made money off of the Netflix. Guaranteed, he's making money off. They spit. Yo, Nick Cage is gonna play him in a movie.
Yeah,
like come on.
He has to sign up his likeness.
Yeah, they're just waiting. Like yo, right now he's probably in his Carol fucking Bass. He wishes he had. wishes he had one of his guns on his hip right now, so he could. Yo, bro, you know how many blog posts? How many blog posts he did on Carol Bassett? The man was like, "Yeah, I did so many. I couldn't tell you which one was which." The man spent 90% of his career talking about her, bro.
Yeah, he's probably on the range talking about her right now.
Yo, right now he's going crazy, bro. She's buying my zoo. But you know what? Actually, it's not his anymore because he sold it to the other guy, right? So it's the memory. It is an L, but at the end of the day, it's not like she went in and made him come and sign over the ownership. Like,
I don't know. I think like technically he did because think about it. He went and sold that shit to the next man to get himself.
Yeah, he signed it over to Jeff. So that guy has to sell to Carol, not the Tiger King. That guy has to sell. And that guy already. Yeah, no, obviously it's all because of Carol. Hey, we can sit here and have a whole new podcast.
I know.
Carol back.
We can do a Tiger King podcast all on its own and it'd be super interesting.
We could. I'm surprised there isn't any.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I'm sure there is. We're just not watching it.
Facts.
But yeah, like we can talk about this for hours.
But shout out to Carol Baskin. She got the win right now. She got the W for that.
No shout out to Carol Baskin.
No shout outs. Yo,
Carol Baskin.
Yo, test the meat grinder. Test the meat grinder.
Okay.
Unless she's down with Black Lives Matter.
Yes.
Nah, she's not. No, we don't need her.
She is.
She's not an ally. She's not good. She's not welcome at the protests.
Carol,
you stay on your zoo, okay?
What
you
if she
stay on your
donates?
tigers. Nah, man. Just like 6ix9ine, we don't want that money.
Exactly.
Nah. Keep that. We don't want that money.
I hear that.
So, okay, getting back to something that's like back into the seriousness. Doug Ford says that there is not systematic racism in Canada. So I'm gonna play something for y'all.
Bullshit.
I'm gonna play something for y'all quick fast so y'all can catch my drift. Hopefully
catch my drift, just not cool.
Yeah. We're not the droplets. Okay, here it comes.
Canadians just won't tolerate it. And I won't tolerate it, and I'm sure every leader in this province. Thank God that we're different than the United States. And we don't have the systemic, deep roots they have had for years.
Okay.
So I'm from St. Catharines. Listen, I'm from St. Catharines. And in the Niagara region there's a railroad where all the slaves used to come into Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been there for hundreds of years. Like if you can go and see it right now if you wanted to. So we have a big history. If anything, we have a huge history of slaves coming into Canada and dealing with certain shit. So I don't know what he's talking about.
As a Canadian, as an Afro-Canadian, basically, just do your research. There's 200 years of Canadian Black history.
Yeah. There's a lot of history. There's a lot of history out here. Like look at Nova Scotia, just them alone.
Exactly.
You see it. What happened to Africville? What happened to Africville?
Okay, hold on a second. Herc, you know how like you be telling me sometimes when I just say some crazy statements and I'm just so sure of myself and I just jump off the ledge?
Yeah.
That's what that motherfucker did right there. My bad. Sorry, my language. He jumped. He sounded so sure of it. Like he said, I'm so glad that we do not have the systemic. I'm like, yo, bro, stop that. Come back. Like I liked him for a second, dog.
I think that's what he meant to say. I went to Jane and Finch and I wore a bulletproof vest. Okay? It was 7 o'clock at night.
Doug didn't do that.
That was the next man.
Hey, that's what I'm trying to say. That's the racism. That's what I'm trying to show you. There's no racism. What do you mean there's no racism? They're all cockroaches. Huh? There's no racism? Come on, bro. Carding? There's no racism?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You're blind. Oh, I forgot. You're a white guy with privilege. Doug Ford, white man with privilege.
And not only that, he's comparing, like when he's saying that, he's just comparing like how Canada's not as violent with the riots and all this shit as them, but it's not that we're not talking about that same. You know what I mean? We're not talking about all that.
Yeah.
I think he meant police brutality. Playing devil's advocate here. I just think that's what he meant to say.
I hope so, but even then, that's bullshit too. Because I've got my ass kicked by many a police in this city. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Same here.
Many a police, bro. For bull, bro. And then they have the nerve to charge me with assault.
What was it for? What did you do?
What do you mean, what did I do? Bro, there's incidents. There's incidents out there where I got rushed. I got pulled over. I'm pulled over. The man said, yo, I'm driving. The man said, yo, pull over. I'm like, yo, bro, let me get in my car so I can turn and park before I park the car. Yo, you know what? Let me see your fucking ID, bud. That was it.
It's so quick to escalate.
9 cops later. 9 cops later, I'm gone to the station. Charges, assault police. Now I got my day in court. Right? Yo, beer shit, bro. There's racism in this city, left, right, and center, bro.
Those guys
carding,
are so happy, bro.
Carding,
so happy to
carding is racism, bro. Carding, Tavis, that was racism, bro.
Yo, even
why did they stop Tavis? Racism, bro.
Even when it comes to when it comes to the racism here, for him, he's not thinking even about the whole Canada. We're in a multicultural place. And we're still dealing with racism on so many different levels when it comes to like getting jobs, all those different things. We deal with it. But when you go out west, there's way less of us. So imagine even out there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he shouldn't have even dived off the edge of the cliff so quick. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Speaking about Kashmir earlier, when she was on, wasn't she telling us about how the racism is still rampant in Nova Scotia to this day?
Yeah, it was like a 60s story she told us. It sounded like...
What is this guy talking about? I forget. You know what? He wants to give everybody a bump. You know what I'm saying?
Fam, when she told us that story, it felt like she was talking about something in the 60s. We had to be like, yo, are you talking about like 2000 something? She was like, yo, fam, this is 2014, 2015. I was like, what?
There's no systemic racism in Canada. Yo, he's blind, bro.
Come on,
he's
Doug.
blind, bro.
Fix
he's
up,
reading
Doug.
a teleprompter and he read it wrong.
I bet his brother would have said the same shit though.
Yo, I'm telling you right now.
No.
Rob Ford is a real
Hell
one.
no.
Eh? Rob Ford would have been up there and he would have said it true how it is, and they would have been like, yo, we have to cap this guy. Yo, this is ridiculous. Yo, Rob Ford, stop the gravy chain. Eh? Don't forget that. The man put all these guys on blast, eh? What do you mean you're going to the CNE and you're getting parking and you and your whole entourage is getting in for free? What? Yo, bun that. Yo,
Every train
zoo?
stops.
Bro, and then what happened? They found out all of a
Um,
sudden he smokes. He smokes. He's a drunk old kid, whatever.
I felt so bad when he was up there on what was it, Jimmy? Who was he talking to?
It was Jimmy Fallon, I think.
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
The other guy, the other Jimmy. The other Jimmy.
I love some of those guys, but they did them dirty, bro.
Yeah.
They all did them dirty, man. They all did them dirty. That night, the late night circuit. The late night circuit, they roasted him.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. They roasted him. He was roast material
And
for a good 6 months.
What makes you feel bad is that he went with such high spirits. You could tell he went in there with such like just being humble and just out of the kindness of his heart agreed to go, knowing that he could get roasted.
He went there high. He didn't. He was high. That's why he was
took
so
a few
happy.
blasts
He
before
did
he
a
went in
blast. He did a blast. You didn't see the sweat. You didn't see the
You
sweat.
got that
He was
good
coming
Cali
down.
crack too, probably.
Yo, you guys can't do Rob like that.
Okay. Well, let me ask y'all a quick question. If Doug doesn't think that there's systematic racism going on here, what does racism look like in Canada? Let's start with you, Nino Luey.
Honestly, like, I can't really speak on this because like I don't really know what to say. You know, like for me, I don't feel like I've experienced any racial like myself. I haven't you know, like we do live in a good city. At the end of the day, we live in a city where it's multicultural. So I mean, I haven't really experienced nothing myself where I've been in a position where I felt like, damn, like they really dissing me for being Spanish.
Let me ask you something though.
Shit, you know what I mean?
Let me ask you something, okay? Because you're an Hispanic man, right?
Yeah.
However, you're very light, right? And we kind of confused you for Russ in the beginning and all that, right?
Yeah.
However, have you ever been around white guys who try to do say some racial shit thinking that you're white?
No, I never get that people think that I'm white, to be honest. I'm more like sometimes I get mulatto, like I'm mixed, like have something else, you know? I'm fully Hispanic, but I've had friends that do go through have been through some racist like situations. I'm just trying to recall on a few right now. I can't, but I feel like Toronto, Canada, for us to be going through some shit when we're so multicultural it feels weird. It feels a little off, to be honest. For anybody to be racist, especially if you're already like from a different country. Say you're not Canadian or say you're not white.
Yeah.
Like that guy from the pizza shop. Like he's from a different ethnicity, right? He's a different for someone from a different ethnicity to hate on a different ethnicity, it just feels off. It's so weird. We both come from out of Canada. We both come and we both try to make it through the ranks for our own status and shit. So it's just weird when it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but just racist where there's no racism needed.
Yeah.
It should never be needed anyways, but it's just, I don't know. It's confusing when it comes to Toronto racism.
So let me ask Sav, as a black woman, okay?
Yo.
You deal with it on like 2 layers, because there's women who have to deal with discrimination against women, and then on top of that, you're a black woman, and there's 3 layers. You're not one of these light-skinned chicks who get those extra opportunities. So what does racism, right? So what does racism look like to you?
It looks like, you know, it's different, because in Montreal you just know that people don't like you based on all 3 aspects that you gave me.
Yeah.
So they're like openly tell you that, and you just know how to move around them. You know what I mean? You know how to move around them, you know how to work around them, you know how to work with them, and you know how to get things done. Here, it's a sneak around thing. You know what I mean? Like you don't know who's for you and who's not for you. It's a stab you in your back type of thing. Like, and it's always smile in your face and then say something different to your back type of thing. So it's like a little bit different depending on the situation, also on the aspects, but it's never right there. Like it's really a colorism thing when it comes down to it. Like it really is that. And I'm like, I think it's just, I'd say more it's like job wise, you know what I mean? And I'm like, it's job wise that you'd see more of that, like that colorism, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
More on the racist thing though, I'm like, it's not a thing here. People are afraid of that.
Yeah.
To be openly racist. Yeah. Anybody else, like Herc and Guts, right? Both as men, right? Out here, y'all have both dealt with racism in different ways and the same ways.
For sure.
Right? So give me an experience. Any of y'all want to go first, yo?
Yo, my experience mostly is because I don't walk around smiling. Right? I'm not a smiley person, so I keep like a straight face, you know? Like, but I'm very interactive. You talk to me, I'll talk to you.
Right.
But I don't walk around like, you know, hey, how are you? You know?
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm straight face, whatever. And a lot of people take that as being angry or upset. Yo, why are you upset? What's wrong, bro? What do you mean, what's wrong? There's nothing wrong with me. I'm cool, bro. I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a great time. Now I'm kind of upset because you're asking me what's wrong with me. You know, or if I start to try to explain myself in a situation and I may raise my voice, oh God, now I'm a threat. I'm an angry black man, 6 foot, looking down, raising my voice. Man, I got a deep voice. You understand what I'm saying? And if I start speaking with passion and I'm trying to defend myself, obviously I'm going to look angry. You know, I'm trying to defend myself. But now, I gotta step back. I gotta be careful now. I'm a threat.
You gotta think about it.
What I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I gotta be careful how I approach a person, how I defend myself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's ridiculous, but yet you can go full out 100 on me and don't have to worry about how someone's perceiving you. Like, yo, I'm always the escalator, even if I'm not the person escalating the situation. I'm always the person that looks like the bad guy. You understand what I'm saying? Like the other day, I'm coming into my building. I've been outside chilling, getting my fresh air. My girl smoking her bogey. This flipping McDonald's delivery Uber guy walks past. You understand? And the man already from me walks past. You can just tell his energy is already off. So by the time my girl's done burning her bogey, we go back inside now. We're trying to go back inside. The man's in front of the buzzer, right? So I say, excuse me, so I can buzz to open the door. You think the man moves out of my way? No, he stands more in front of the buzzer. So I say to the man again, I say, yo, excuse me. I add some bass in my voice now. So the man hears me now. And the man wants to argue with me and said, yo, I'm using the intercom. I said, bro, you've been standing here 5 minutes. I've been watching you standing here. I'm trying to help you get in the building. I said, excuse me, and you're coming to bite my head off. The man said, it's the way I said, excuse me.
Wow.
Are you kidding me right now, bro? Are you kidding me right now?
That's madness.
It's the way I said, excuse me?
Yeah,
you're coming at me, bro?
What about you, Gutsy? Gutsy in the cut.
I get it all the time, but it's weird. Like, people will come up to me. Yeah. So people will be like, yo, you see them little Indians over there or whatever you see, they need to go back to their country and stuff. I'm like, yo, bro, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, people come to you and say that shit?
Yes, bro. Like, and it's always like old white people.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah, you see them, they're always making the place dirty and they just need to go. I'm like, bro, like, I'm right here, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, but other than that, not really, because I think Toronto's weird where it's just like, we kind of like allow people. So it's like when white people are saying the N-word and stuff like that, we kind of just allow them and stuff like that. But other than that, honestly, unfortunately, jail, I felt it a hell of a lot from the CEOs. The white CEOs do not like they weren't rocking with me in there. They weren't rocking with me.
Yeah. And even with that, with the CEOs and stuff like that, I'll add my little 2 cents on top of that, right? When you're out there, and I've been through it too, you're in Kingston, right, where most of the penitentiaries are. It's bare white people out there. Even though, shout out to the people in Kingston who are in support. There's bare white people out there who are just not about what we about. They don't like black people, right? And those are the people who get hired in the jails because there's so many penitentiaries in that Kingston region that your dad is a CEO and your dad's dad was a CEO and your dad's dad was a CEO.
Generational.
You know what I'm saying?
Generational job. It's a generational job.
Exactly. So just as it's a generational job, the racism also is generational. You know what I'm saying?
So certain charges you get. Whew, better be careful.
Look at somebody wrong and you get an institutional charge. But
right.
Last thing I want to mention here is TikTok. Hashtag Black Lives Matter was shadow banned on TikTok.
And George Floyd.
And hashtag Justice for George Floyd, right?
Yeah.
On TikTok, and I'm going to be specific again, on TikTok itself, on that platform, they will, if you're using those hashtags in your post, they will shadow ban it, meaning it won't pop up in your friends' feeds, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And there's other words out there. For example, with the whole Blackout Tuesday, they were like saying don't use the Black Lives Matter hashtag because it's directing people to that hashtag, and they didn't start that. They didn't start the actual Blackout Tuesday, right? You have to be very careful with the way that you use hashtags out here, people. On every different platform, hashtags are used differently, right? So they will shadow ban you if you're using certain words, keywords, and hashtags in your YouTube videos, your Instagram post, your TikTok post. Well, F TikTok, they're off. They're
canceled.
They're canceled. But
Straight.
they're canceled, but those other people can be canceled too. You have to be very aware that even while we're trying to spread information, they will mute you at the same time, bro.
That's why we say vid.
Facts.
That's why we say vid over here.
Yeah. Like Louis, like are you aware of this? Because you're in the YouTube space as a somebody who's putting a lot of videos out there.
When they put that shadow ban on that kind of shit, it's kind of fucked up, you know, like things are happening, people need to be aware, there's a lot of shit going on, and it's like for you to kind of like silence that, it's kind of fucked up, you know.
Yeah, it's not going to pop up on your suggestions.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Right? And this is information we need.
Exactly. There's a lot of shit going on, and for them to do that, I would take it. It's like you're trying to make it seem like this shit did not happen, you know. And then that's what kind of cheeses people.
So are we all off of the TikTok thing? I don't know if we can cancel anything. I don't even think we got that kind of power.
I was never on
I never got it.
Yeah,
I think that's for a younger generation, to be honest.
I don't do that.
I can't picture myself doing a TikTok. I can't picture myself trying to act in front of, you know, I just don't do that.
I was trying to add some videos to TikTok, like of like the stuff that we put up on Instagram and stuff like that. Just
We're
so
too
that
old, Friday.
I don't know, just because we have an audience via the demographic.
Yeah, if you have a platform, it makes sense. If you have a platform, it makes sense.
Fam, don't you see the white guy that does those guys' videos over the covers? Come on, you're never too old.
It's not even. I'm not even doing the dances and all that dumb shit. Like I'm just reposting the same stuff that we put on Instagram, right?
Yeah,
just so we can maybe catch some of the young people out there, because there are a lot of people between 18 and 24 who watch us. Like it's a big percentage. However, I'm not trying to mess with a platform that's trying to mute the people, fam.
Yeah.
No. Why?
You know what I'm saying? And that goes for Instagram as well, even though like this is going to be a repost on the gram as well. You know what I'm saying? Like lately I've been super careful with the way that I'm like editing these YouTube videos and our conversations, because I want to get the most and the gist of what we're saying out there. But they will be like, yeah, if they give it the yellow sign.
They're super critical, man.
Right? The demonetization is one thing. That's one thing. But while it's demonetized, don't expect it to pop up in the suggestions neither, my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There'll be a video that is exactly near the same title that somebody could be looking at, and you won't be next.
Yeah, you won't be number one on the page.
Yeah, trust me. But yeah, man, let's wrap it up. Nino Luey, thank you for coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Thanks for having me again. I appreciate it.
We got a lot of insight.
I watch you guys a lot, you know. Like I pay attention to what's going on.
Respect.
You guys are doing a lot of shit. You guys do bring a little unity to the city too, you know. Like being able to have all these artists. Like honestly, before you guys, like what did we have? There was no shows. There's no one coming to see nobody and talk to nobody about nothing that's going on in the city. So you guys are doing something great. You guys are definitely.
Thanks.
City, you know?
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that for real. Let the people know where to find you. Give them their social medias, all the good stuff, and like where you want people to get at your content.
If you want to hit me up for any videos, just go to my Instagram at Nino Luey, NINOLUEY. You can see all the shit that I've done, my resume, it's all on this. So just holla at me.
Make sure you got that bag.
Yeah, holla.
Facts. Super facts. Yes, thank you for joining us on the Zoom here today. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be getting back to normal soon. Not new normal,
Hopefully.
but normal soon, where we'll all be able to link up in the studio together. You know what I'm saying?
I'll make sure I bring some new artists around.
All right.
Someone popping, you know.
See?
Yeah, because last time you brought what was that girl's name?
QP.
Well,
yes,
she's working.
QP.
She's working. Don't worry. She's working. She's coming
QP.
up.
Shout out to QP.
That was her name, QP.
Yeah.
You gotta bring them to 6 views, Tio Uncut, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, Gutsy, open your eyes, man.
My eyes are open, man.
Nigga, you're looking like you're ready to black out.
So, Nino, we'll link up soon. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do the outro part here, and you know what I mean. We'll you'll be able to hear it as when it drops. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Nino Luey in the mother effing building.
But
yo, PK Herc, let the people know where to find you, yo.
You said it, PK. I'm on the block. Long live J-Lab. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm out here. PK Herc in PK. You can see me on these blocks. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
On these
gentrification is coming out here. So you see me in these gentrificated blocks. To all the American followers, McDonald's is dead. Caravana done. So yo,
going forward over there
next year. When you come here next year, don't tell your brethren, yo, meet me at King and Duffer McDonald's. I'm gonna give you a new landmark. Okay, you Americans? King and Dufferin, Starbucks. Okay?
I'll be outside.
Starbucks. Tell your brethren to meet you. King and Dufferin, Starbucks. You can't miss it.
Starbucks, we outside. Send the Addy, we gonna slide.
Yo, did you see the protest when in New York with all of them singing that song?
No.
I gotta send it to you.
Send me the clip, please. Send me the clip. R.I.P. Pop Smoke. But yeah, shout out all the man. Shout out We Love Hip Hop. Shout out Toronto. Shout out the listeners. Shout out the viewers. Be safe. And yeah, big up yourself.
Scene. Savy. Give the people your social medias, all that good shit.
Savy Ghost on Instagram and Twitter. Stay safe, Toronto. Fred already said it, but you know, wash your hands and wash your asses.
Wash your ass.
It'll keep you. It'll be good.
Yeah, I'm on. Gutsy guts.
You already know what it is. Gutsy Guts on all social media platforms. Run up that 6 views, T.O. Uncut. Make sure you become a member, right?
Yeah, hit that join button.
Hit that join button, become a member. And also, too, a lot of my friends have lost some people. So condolences to like all the other people that we've lost that are just not getting mentioned about because of this crazy time. Just condolences to all the families out there that's lost somebody. So be safe out there, Teal.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
that's
man. Yeah, man. Good episode, y'all. Make sure to hit me up on my website Friday, aka Ricky Dred. That's Dred. Make sure to hit me up on, or make sure to hit up our website, the hub for all interviews, all things We Love Hip Hop related. That's welovehiphop.ca. Hit us up on Instagram, We Love Hip Hop Network, and on Twitter, We Love Hip Hop TO. And as for the 6 views TO on Instagram and 6 views TO on Twitter as well. Sing. Oh, and hit me
6
on
views
Facebook,
YouTube coming soon too.
Yeah, I know in all across the board when I say the Friday Ricky Dred, hit my Facebook up, okay? That's where you'll be able to find all of the different pages as well, right? There's a We Love Hip Hop page. There's a bunch of... You can look up We Love Hip Hop on Facebook, and you'll be able to find the We Love Hip Hop pages on Facebook too, all right? Let's get them Facebook friends up. Seen?
You can see a lot of dope old school interviews. Not old school, but throwback interviews.
All the throwbacks are up there. Like
176 right now, no? Or 177?
No, 176, yo.
Jeez.
I'm going to take us out with a track here by an artist named Moraine. The track is called Open Letter to America.
What's going on? Because once again, the police has failed to protect us.